The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
For Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Lady! Push him back.
The toss right to Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Kevin White on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Right.
Now Tannehill. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Ryan Tannehill sacked.
Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Tannehill now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Tannehill's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On second down, here's Henry.
The Bucs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Derrick Henry.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
On second down, it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Carrier.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Jason Pierre.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 7, but still well short here with 4th and goal looming.
Brings up 4th down and goal. That's the end.
We're scoreless after one.
No score. Stephen Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
Makes the score Titans 3.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. But a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9.
At the Titans' 48-yard line. Leonard Fournette.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
Hey, goal 66.
Hey, switch gears. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Here's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 31 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll toss it to Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Brady now on first down. To Evans on the slant. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady again for Evans. This time he's got him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
72.
55.
Quick, what do you got? All right, here we go. Shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his...
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Touchdown.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 17-3.
Opinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. To throw is Tannehill. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st down, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A 7-yard.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Rashaan Evans.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, man. You need turnover. Get that ball. Sugar. Mark 55. Mark 55. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get sugar.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
To Chris Godwin.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Jeffrey
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete, right around the 8.
Brady's pass.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's tough there. Starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how control of the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
So the Titans bring the offense back out to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
17. Titans 9. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. On the crossing route, complete. It's Evans.
Brady's pass.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
It's 4th down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the 21. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 28-yard.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Henry.
First down, Tennessee.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
14 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Here's 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
an important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
On 4th down, Tannehill. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
17-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They set up the screen for Henry, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Sure. Watch the 53 window.
Brady going to look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
9-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to...
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
At the 40-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 48-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guy. Poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun give to Fournette. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Check it, reload.
Check five, check five. Watch it, get five. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On play action, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Stop your whining. 54.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So they say forget the field goal in the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal. Now a play fake. Brady. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Buccaneers.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted